Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well today, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie Jade. I post over here at least 3 times a week. I do have a vlogging channel too, as well as posting daily on TikTok. So I hope you're well today. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a bit more of a Christmassy video. So I'm going to be doing an eyeshadow look, but we're using the Makeup Revolution Ice Palette from their Forever Flawless collection. Thought it'd be a little bit more festive. We can do a little makeup look and have a chat as we go. So hope you enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for me, as well as leave me a little comment down below and subscribing to my channel for more content just like this. But without further ado, let's get straight on with today's video. So now have you guys all zoomed in and ready to go. So I'm going to show you the palette first. This is what it looks like. It is so cool. I love the effect on it. It's one of their Forever Flawless palettes. It's one of their metal cased ones. I love their Forever Flawless range. I have so many from this collection. So as I said before, this is the ice one. If you open it up, it's got a nice full-size mirror. And then this is what the colour story looks like. It is stunning. They have so many beautiful different shades in here. Some more warmer ones, some bronze ones, a lot of cooler tone ones. So you've got some blues, you've got some turquoises, some lighter greens, and then you've got quite a few nudes as well, and a white to help blend. So I'm really excited to dig in on this. I was actually looking at my channel before this video, and I don't think I've ever included this in a video before. Like, it's been sat in my drawer. I've used it for so many looks, but I've never actually used this in a YouTube video on my channel. So it's nice to have a little bit of variation and bring this in. I also want to mention this is PETA approved and cruelty free, which is what we like to hear. But I want to just get straight on with it. I'm going to prime my eyes. I'm just going to stick a bit of the e.l.f. concealer on my eyelids, blend that in, and then we're going to get started with the look. My eyes are all primed and we are ready to go, which I'm really excited about now. So I've been looking at the palette and I just don't know what to go in with first. I'm kind of feeling this shade here, which is called Iceberg, but I think I might go in with a little bit more of a muted colour first. So I think I'm going to go in with the shade Freeze, which is this blue here. It's a really nice blue, but it's not too out there. It is so pigmented though. So I'm going to go in with this first. I'm just going to go through my crease. I'm literally just going to run that through my crease there. I'm actually using a brand new brush set as well today, and just nothing feels better than brand new makeup brushes. It just feels so nice, so clean, so fluffy, and yeah, love a good new makeup brush. So I'm using a full new set today by Beauty Bay. I'm really excited to try them out. I really like that shade. That is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to do something on my other eye and just start to blend this through. Really pretty. It's blending quite well as well, and it's really pigmented. I just love the shade of it. It's a really nice blue. I think it'll go really well with the Iceberg shade, because that one's like quite a royal blue as well, so I think they'll contrast quite well together. So I'm just doing like small little circular actions to help with the blend of the edge so it looks a little bit smoother. Okay, so this is how it's looking now, and I actually really like it. I think that's really nice. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go with the Iceberg shade that we said before. I'm just going to grab a different brush. So I'm using this set by Beauty Bay at the moment. They're really nice and I love the bag. And all of them have really pretty handles. Just thought it'd be quite handy. And do you know what I'm going to go in with? I'm going to use this brush here, which is quite a flat one, to go in with the Iceberg shade. And I'm going to run that directly through my crease, like just through my crease there. I think it'll make quite a nice effect. It'll add a lot of like dimension to the look, I think. It's a really nice colour though, is that one. It looks so pretty. The thing I love about the Forever Flawless palettes, I feel like I find so many unique colours in them. Really nice. Okay, so I'm just going through that crease there. Yeah, that is so nice, is that colour. I'm doing the same thing on my other eye, like all the way through my crease. Looks a little bit messy right now, but you just need to trust the process. Wow, that's so pretty. I want to try to use as many shades on the palette as I can. I just want to try as many as I can. Made it a little bit messy there, so I'll just blend it out with my finger. Okay, I like that. I feel like we need a little bit more on the other eye to make them a little bit more even. That is the perfect brush for that. Okay, I really like that so far. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go with a little bit of a different shade. I want to try the shade Drench, I think. Which is this one here. It's a little bit more of like a greeny blue, like mint green maybe. I want to try that and then use that to like blend out the free shade that we used originally. So I'm going to use a really nice fluffy brush for this and be really light-handed with it. It's not too intense. Because I just want to use it more as a transition shade than anything else. And I'm literally just really gently tickling this over the edge. That is actually doing a good job so far. I think we picked the perfect shade for that. Yeah, that is so pretty. I think I'm going to go in with the other shade and then start to layer them up a bit more to get the blend even nicer and just make sure we don't lose any of the colours that we've already got laid down. Yeah, I really like that. I feel like that's really helped to brighten it up and just make it look a lot softer. So I'm going in with the original brush that we used and that original colour, which is the Freeze one. And I'm just circling that over my lid. Exactly what we did in the first place. Just really intensifying the colour, making sure we haven't lost any of that with the other shades that we've added on. Oh, it's so pretty. So what I want to start doing is making the inner corner a little bit lighter and then intensify the outer corner of the look. So I think I'm going to go in with the shade Iceberg again, just for my outer corner. So I'm tapping in with the same brush and just going in with the Iceberg shade and just starting to blend that more into the outer corner there. Just to intensify and make it a little bit darker and add some more depth to the look. That is really nice, but I might go even darker. Let's just get the same look on this side, make it match. I don't know why, but I always find like blues very Christmassy. I think it just reminds me of like snow and like frozen vibes, and really do feel really Christmassy colours for me. I haven't done very many Christmassy looks this year so far. I really want to do a Grinch look. I'll probably do more looks on my TikToks that upload daily on there. But I'm really excited to do some Christmassy looks. I feel like this year I've been very behind on content because I'm doing so many other things now, like working full-time on TikTok, for example. Whereas last year I was doing like Vlogmas, Vlogtober, like I did every single day, I didn't miss a day, and now it's like I'm struggling to try to fit my 3 videos in a week, which seems intense to me, but compared to like last year, 3 videos a week is like an absolute doddle. But this is now how it's looking and I'm absolutely loving these colours. I want to try and get this eye a little bit more blended with the other and a little bit more intense. Just so they match a little bit better. Okay, that's looking a lot better. Yeah, I really like that. Okay, this is how it's looking. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back in with that last brush that we used, that really, really fluffy one. And I'm going in with that Drench shade, which is like that mint green. And I'm just applying that right to the corner of my eye. For a nice, lighter shade. Same thing on this side. There. I like that a lot. That's really pretty. Such a delicate kind of shade, but it really, really, really works. What I'm going to do now, I'm using the same brush. I'm going back in with that Free shade, which is the original one. And I'm just going to keep layering this up to make it nice and intense. And just a blend as well. Okay, this is how it's looking. It's really giving me like ocean vibes. I'm really, really here for it. I really like it. Quite like this Arctic shade here. I felt that's really, really nice. It's a really deep shade. I'm going to grab a smaller brush, I think, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of that for the outer corner. So I'm going to use another flat brush and just get a little bit of that Arctic shade. Not a lot, just a little bit. It is a shimmer, but we're still going to try and make it work anyway and get that right into my outer corner. Maybe bring it up a little bit as well. I like that. I think that's really helped to add a little bit more depth to it. I can do the same thing with the other eye. I do love the names of the shades in these palettes as well. One of the only things it doesn't have is little imprints. A lot of their Forever Flawless palettes have little imprints on all of the matte shades, but this one doesn't. But it might just be because it was an earlier one. But the quality of it is no less. The quality is absolutely incredible. I love it. So what I think I'm going to do now is I think I'm going to do a cut crease. So then we can do a little bit more and play with some shimmers and have maybe a bit of an ombre in there, because there are so many beautiful shades in here that I want to try to use as many as possible. We've used 4 so far, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we've used 4 so far, and I want to use even more. So we're going to do a cut crease now. So I'm just taking my cut carver by P. Louise with a flat brush. This is just a Real Techniques 005. I'm just getting some product onto there, and I need a mirror. Just grabbing a mirror, and then I'm just going to carve out where we don't want the product to be. So I'm just going to go through there. And about up to there, making it smooth and round as possible. So I'm going to have it like that, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on my other lid. So I'm just going to start there and then gently remove. I feel like this product helps so much when I'm doing a cut crease. It just makes it so much more accurate and just a better placement when I then go to actually apply the cut crease after. Okay, that'll do for that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a cotton bud just to remove the excess product from my lid that we just tried to remove. So I'm pretty happy with that now. I'm just taking a cotton bud and I'm just sliding that over where we've just applied the carver. Just to make sure all the oils and everything underneath is properly removed, so we don't end up having like a breakthrough of oils after I've put a layer of makeup on top. I feel like I'm going to be really delicate with this bit because my eyelids are so sensitive, and if I like drag too hard it really hurts. So be really gentle and just, there we go. So now all that product is removed, and I'm going to go in and actually do a cut crease with it now. So I'm using the KVD Beauty Concealer. Probably shouldn't because it's a rather expensive concealer, but I ran out of my favourite P. Louise one and Beauty Bay one. So this is my next best thing. And then I'm just also taking just a random flat brush that I've got to help apply it. So I'm just getting literally a small bit, just like a dab of this onto the back of my hand, like that there. And then I'm going to cut the brush in it, like that there, and then we're going to follow the line that we just created there on my eye with the product. Basically use it as like a little stencil. So I'm just going to get my mirror again so I can actually see what I'm doing, and then really gently start to fill this in. And then go quite close to the edge where the blue is there, but then leave it. And then the same thing on the other eye. Start to fill that in, bring it right up to the edges. And then where we end where the blue is, kind of just leave that, and then I'm going to just pat the edges. So that'll help to blend it in with the rest of the makeup. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that, to be fair. I felt that actually was quite a quick one for me. Could add a little bit more there. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that was a really quick cut crease for me. I'm going to leave it as it is now. I'm going to let that dry, but as that's drying, I'm going to do my lower lash line. So we're going to go back in with the palette, and I'm going to use one of those flat brushes we were using earlier on. So I felt that would be the kind of best way to apply it and the neatest way to apply it. So I think I'm going to use the first one that we use because it's going to have a lighter colour on rather than the other one because it's going to be really dark. So I'm going to start with my inner corner with the shade Freeze. And I'm just really gently buffing that on my lower lash line. I'm going to do Freeze probably like 2/3 of the way across. There. And the same thing on this side, Freeze about 2/3 of the way across. And then right on the outside edge, we're going to use Antarctic with Iceberg. So those two deeper shades. Just there right in the outer corner to then match up with the outer corner of the lid. Just like that, and then same thing on this eye. So now this is how it's looking, and I'm really happy with how it's looking so far. So we're going to move on to the shimmer, which is the most exciting part. So what I want to do first is I'm going to do this outer corner to make it blend, so it'll stand out even more and just look so much better. So I'm going to go in with the shade Iceberg and dip into the Antarctic shade a little bit as well. And I'm just blending that over that corner and then into the cut crease we've applied. Just like that. Literally, that is as easy as it is. Same thing on this eye. Just to nicely blend it and just make them work together. Just like that. And I'm just going to pat over this to make it nice and matte. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going in with these shimmers. So there's quite a few in the palette that I really want to try out. One of the ones, well, two of my favourite ones are this bright white one and this silver. I'm like drifting between the white and the silver. I think I'm going to go for the white because it does look so beautiful. And then I think I'm going to go in with the shade as well here, which is called Icicle. So we're going to start off with the white first. I'm just going to put that into my inner corner. Get a little bit more. Yeah, that's so pretty. And then right on the inner corner of my lid as well, just to help really brighten that and make it pop. Oh, that is beautiful. I think that's definitely the right choice. It's really, really brightened it. It just helps make a contrast with the colours as well. So that's where we're at. Do that there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with that Icicle shade that I said, that really nice blue. And I'm just going to apply that right on the centre of my lid. Oh, I love that. That is so pretty. I love that shade so much. Same thing on this side. I personally always use my finger when I'm applying the shimmer. I've seen so many people like use brushes and like other things, but I can only use my finger to apply shimmers. I don't know why. I just feel like you get such a much more intensified look and it's so much more pigmented. Whereas if you use a brush, I feel like you lose a lot of that effect. So I'm just going over these again, just to intensify them as much as I can. I'm really, really bright. But I really like that. I think it's really, really pretty. So last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this thin brush again. I'm taking that Iceberg shade and I'm just really gently running that through my crease. Really, really gently. Just like that, and the same on my other eye. I feel like it just makes it pop more and just a little bit more interest. I did this kind of technique for the first time by accident ages ago, and I was like, do you know what? I really like that, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. But this is how it's looking, and I love it. I'm going to hop off camera, put some mascara on, and then come back to show you the final look. This is now the final look. I absolutely love it. I love the palette. I think it's so pigmented. Packaging is 10 out of 10. Incredible quality. You get a lot of product in there. I love the colour story. You've got so many unique shades in there, like so many gorgeous ones. Really want to try this one, which is called Glass. It looks gorgeous. They'll feel really, really creamy. They blend out gorgeously, and I absolutely love the palette. So that is it. That is the final look. What do we think? I love it. I love this palette so much. I think it's so gorgeous. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, as well as smashing that thumbs up button for me. Please do subscribe to my channel because it means the world to me as well. But that is it for me for today. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!